So now we get to the case study portion of the course. This is the portion where we're now going to look at actual deals. We're going to upload deals that we've worked on in the past. Not every deal went well, particularly some of the deals that didn't go well. You could actually learn a lot from. The names have been redacted. Obviously, we have a duty of confidentiality to the client and probably a few other parties concerned. And it will be very useful if you can work with a business of your own. So we encourage you to send us details of either a business that you're working on or your own business so that you can apply the same knowledge to that. We definitely encourage that. And whichever case study you use, our case studies or your own, it's actually very crucial for your certification. Now, I really meant what I said. There's actually a limited amount of principles you need to know about finance. It just takes a little bit of cutting through the terminology. This part of the course will change a little because you're going to be interacting with a lot of documents rather than just listening to me explain concepts. Now, a credit document, credit paper, can actually be quite a daunting document because there can be a lot of information and a lot of attachments. So what I usually try and do is use what I call a layered method. It wasn't actually designed for you, but it will be useful for you. It was designed for a credit committee. Because a while ago I cottoned onto the fact that I needed to present my documents to credit committees in layers because each individual on the committee will have a different willingness of the amount of detail they'd be willing to go into on any transaction. So the layers have differing levels of depth. So they're usually stacked in such a way that I provide a full understanding of the transaction from start to finish in broad terms in the executive summary. Normally somewhere around a half a page, max 1 page. Then I cover the same deal, so same set of facts and figures in a bit more detail over 2, maybe 3 pages. And then the appendix is the long version. That's for the guy who wants to take it home and read it for the weekend and analyze every single supporting document just to make sure that they've covered all the detail. It might be a big amount, and that'll be a book this thick. It can sometimes look a little clumsy because often I've got to comply with the template that I get supplied. And the world of credit, however, tends to be relatively unstructured in that it usually relies on a simple Word document. In my experience, even a bank works on a simple Word document with supporting data. And that kind of makes sense because outside of consumer credit, like home loans or personal loans or credit cards, it's hard to actually standardize too much because every business is a little bit different. It's one of the reasons why you do need somebody like me guiding you along, working through an actual deal, even though I promise you it won't even be remotely beyond your intellectual ability. You just need somebody to show you how. So look out for the case studies. You're going to see them progressively uploaded, and if you can help it, make sure you interact with us, let us know what's going on, because this is the part where we do need to communicate with you around our case study or your case study, which should be an actual business. We don't want to be in the business of analyzing transactions in the media. You can get that at any university. The uniqueness of this course is that we are going to let you interact with real deals and get a level of interaction that you can't get anywhere else.